What's good, people? How the fuck are we doing today? I thought I'd go live a few different places. I went live today on TikTok. I fucking hate that place, but I'm not going to fucking allow myself to be put in a box. So if you can follow me on TikTok at sign the MFing COO, just like on Instagram. It's my backup stuff, but that's what I'm going to go with from now on. How the fuck are you, motherfuckers? Let's do it. Full Q&A. I don't even give a fuck. Ask anything. I'm just going to sit here, have some coffee. Beautiful day. I'm probably going to dip in the pool here after we go to the fucking gym. What's up? Hey, Wayne Boyd, how the fuck you doing? Gunshot, how the fuck are you? What's been going on, motherfuckers? How the fuck is everybody doing? Like, hey, Alan, what's up? Carl, how are you? DSDS449, sup, Alan, what's going on? Morning. So what questions you guys got? I really don't have much besides I did want to announce to everybody, go follow me on TikTok, the MFing COO. In fact, let me arrange something here. I bet you I can do something here. Check it out. Sec. Anyway, you know you're trending on Twitter right now. I did not know I was trending on Twitter right now. It's good though. I'm trending. Shoot me that link. I've never even fucking heard of that. That I'm trending. What the fuck? Twitter will not like that at all. I can guarantee it. Biden recognizes. How are you doing, man? Rainy, I'm doing great. Good morning, Trisha. How are you? Thoughts on the challenge, double agent season? Yeah, CT was the obvious pick from the beginning. I will say this: Devin proved much better gameplay than everybody else than I thought he would. So I fucking liked it a lot. Let's see. Who else? I felt that Ashley got the fucking shaft. I think they put her in there with people that she can't align with because she's just too fucking straight up. She would if she would have people supporting her the way that most of the vets do, she'd win just about every female season. She politics better than with that. Let's see. They can it for people. I mean, they fucking literally can it for people. People got really pissed when I said, like, why have Anissa there? She's not going to finish a final. Like, she may be able to finish, but she's not going to fucking beat nobody unless everybody else craps out. It's fucking sad. Like, I mean, the OG season, same thing. They're avoiding Scott Herman like fucking crazy. Watch out, TikTok is a gateway drug. It starts on TikTok, then it ends up OnlyFans. Never. OnlyFans. Never. Let's see. I've noticed a lot of advertising on YouTube. Cool. I'm curious what your opinion on the whole mask wearing situation. I've never owned a mask. Masks are the way people wear them now. I actually am hypothesizing. This is a hypothesis, YouTube, that because they're touching their face more often, it could possibly YouTube increase infections. Anyway, you are with the Lizzo video. Good. If people can't take a sarcastic joke back to her fucking joke, I don't fucking care. It proved my point anyway, and I'm glad. Yeah, that's the fucking thing. I could not give it, like, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. If you guys haven't gotten that impression yet, or if you don't understand that yet, you guys don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like, I'm great. Thoughts on high rep calisthenics? I like calisthenics. I've been doing a lot more calisthenics. I do a lot of workouts right out here in the sun because vitamin D, very, very, very good for you. It'll keep you healthy. It's good for your immune system. Trust me. You got thousands of views. Cool. I got like 1.8 million views yesterday from on TikTok, and I don't even know if that's good. I feel like that. I don't understand TikTok enough yet. Like, I really don't. Let's see. Your TikToks are hilarious. Thank you. Topic, but Derby week starts in Kentucky. I don't fucking pay attention to that shit at all. So, like a week ago, love you. Question: I'm super small and struggling with a gallon of milk. But I want to be able to defend myself. What can I do to get fit? Who told you to drink a gallon of fucking milk a day? It's fucking stupidity. That's like some Ripito bullshit. I thought we like collectively agreed that everybody outside Starting Strength agreed that Ripito's a fucking fool. I mean, his nutrition advice is fucking that, and he lies. Like, he says he put 33 pounds on a natural dude in 11 fucking weeks of lean mass. That's a lie. It's not even. It's like not even if the kid was underweight and all sorts, like, it's just a lie. So don't drink a gallon of milk a day. That's Talk to your doctor about drinking a gallon of milk a day. There we go. Good. I wear mine only when I need to. I don't need to anywhere. So hypothesis, too big a word this early. I know. Yeah, I agree. Devin killed it this season. Thoughts on Fessy? Fessy's a fucking punk ass bitch. I mean, first of all, he's just a fucking morally corrupt human being. For fucking like knowing that somebody's in a relationship and going after her. You're a fucked up individual. You're just fucked up. I mean, he's a fucking. He is what he is, and he himself is his biggest fan because he clearly was scared of multiple people on the fucking show, and his gameplay is fucking weak and pathetic because he's so enamored with himself. People are gonna be able to play him for fucking crazy. I mean, it's his weakness is him. You know. Question for you. Oh, here we go. I have a question for you that I have been having issues with. I lost 60 to 65 pounds 2018, 2019, but I still have a small belly and squishy abdomen. How do I get rid of it or a flat stomach? I'm 5'10", 24. That might be just leftover extra skin. I don't know, just from it, but oftentimes that little lower bit will never really go away for women. I mean, just if you're within like if you're healthy, you're healthy. You know, like it's an aesthetic thing. I don't know. I don't do that kind of cosmetic stuff. I really don't. I mean, I know that I have a little bit of lower, like it's going to be like loose skin on my belly from being so big, which I'm actually very lucky. I don't have a full over, but like the last little bit of that is the last to go. Same with like the fat on like the very bit of my love handles and the very bit of like I carry fat like underneath my armpit. So the very bit of underarm fat that goes, like when all that goes, that'll go away too. I mean, if you're healthy, I wouldn't stress too much about it. I really wouldn't. It's just an aesthetic thing. Who cares? Any news on your secret project? Going well. Mr. Man Style. Do you think COVID stuff will ever come to an end? It depends what you mean by that. I mean, after a while, the science is going to be science. People are not going to be able to deny it. People are not going to be able to fucking look past it. But I mean, no matter what, they're not going to be able to because right now we're just at a point of its varying opinions. It's like they almost accept the information to be the information, but they don't agree with people like me that they don't agree with our interpretation. Like I interpret it as like we shouldn't have done anything different, and they interpret it as we should do everything this way from now on. And that's just the difference in agreement, you know. But ever come to an end? No, because I think so many people are so caught in this whole everybody like it's weird because they lie to themselves. Everybody acts like everybody needs to look out for everybody's health, but nobody's willing to actually watch what they fucking eat or exercise either. It's fucking crazy. Calisthenics is great. I want to be able to do more stuff, more calisthenics moves. Yeah, we have box jumps here. I take them out to the yard over here after a while, and then I do a lot of pool work. But I also do. I got my deadlift bar is right over here. Actually, I put the deadlift bar out here. So I was doing a neat thing where it's like deadlifts for reps, like 10 reps, box jumps into burpees, box jump back, rest until I'm done. It's an interesting transition from like higher rep to explosive, then to calisthenic. Neat. So saving my own life here today. I hit 55 pounds. That's fucking awesome. Great fucking job. How do bulk up and increase my stamina at the same time? I'm not suggesting anybody bulks up in 2021. I think bulking should be off the fucking table. I think collectively, the United States bulked enough. The United States bulked enough last year. Maybe struggling to pick it up. Sorry, no, living a gallon of milk. Okay, I still don't understand. I think they meant lifting a gallon. Oh, lifting a gallon of milk. Lifting a gallon of milk. If you have trouble with that, you're going to need it. Like I would actually get some physical therapy then if you're having that much trouble. Let me get some consistency guidance. We do training. You can find our coaching and stuff like that on our website, damcollector.com. And how do you avoid ingrown hairs while shaving? I exfoliate and fucking scrub my skin off. And I try to shave fairly often. I mean, Crystal has really like sensitive inner thighs, so I need to shave very often because my face is prickly. What's my stand on CrossFit? CrossFit, I think, does a great job of like giving people community and everything like that. And I've met many very talented, good, and safe CrossFit coaches and owners. I've also met very fucking. I've met bad coaches of all kind. You know, the thing is though, oftentimes people use like high impact, high intensity Olympic lifts for time and competition shouldn't be a weight loss method, shouldn't be a health method. That's an athleticism thing. So CrossFit, I think for athleticism, it's an interesting competition. Training like CrossFit, I don't necessarily think is a consistently good thing. But for an advanced person, I think it's like it would be fun, you know. But for a beginner or somebody trying to lose weight, it's very fucking dangerous and not advised. Let's see, 11 weeks, that's impossible and unhealthy. A little too much community. I don't know. Let's see, Alan, been trying some of your hunger management techniques in the last weeks, and it's almost worrying me how little I feel like I need to eat. I end days worried I've eaten unhealthily little. Well, I would definitely suggest you like I know that there's days where I have to like focus on did I get enough protein, did I get enough healthy fats and shit like that. Especially right now, I'm eating the same way I like to eat the way I'm eating. So I'm eating very low glycemic in the course of the day, and then if I eat carbohydrates, I eat later on in the day. But I'm also testing out Yohimbe HCl with our upcoming nutritional aid because nutritional aid is a non-stimulant appetite suppressant that also helps with cortisol and mood, and it's great for visceral fat, stuff like that, you know. And it deadens my hunger like completely. So I make cognitively aware of how much like protein and healthy fats I take in the day. I haven't had much trouble because the meals I normally have are fine with it, but there's been days where I'm just like, damn, like Crystal's had to remind me to eat. So that could be an issue too. Okay, so just make sure that you're watching out for yourself and you're enjoying your food too. That's the important thing. But you got to like make sure you're not going too far. Like the idea is to be as healthy as possible to control your hunger, not eliminate it. Like me eliminating mine right now is because like I have such a ferocious one, and I still got to say, even though I'm on our nutritional aid and everything like that, while I'm eating, it's like I feel like I can eat food, but I do feel fullness differently. And I think I've been also trying too, just to make sure is with my portion sizes for my evening meal. My evening meal is normally my biggest meal, and I've already normally guaranteed like my protein, healthy fats, taking a multivitamin, that sort of thing. So for my evening meal, because my portion sizes got so skewed from when I was like 265, 270, they're so skewed that I've been eating 75% portion of my evening meal, waiting 10, 15 minutes and seeing if I wanted the last 25%. And if I don't, I put it up for leftovers. Now, if I get hungry later, I just normally eat the leftovers, where I normally would eat maybe an evening snack or something like that. And I'm doing this just basically to try to figure out exactly where I can be both satiated and satisfied with my food, because both of those need to happen in order for you to be able to have a good lifestyle, satiation and satisfaction. Going forward, would you ever own a gym in the UK? What American gyms are like? I don't think I'd ever own a gym. I don't want to. I really do not want to own a gym. I don't. I nothing appealing about it to me. Maybe, I mean, this is no shit. Maybe like a workout facility for like me and my friends and stuff like that eventually. Like, yeah, like a bigger damn gym like I got in my garage, absolutely. But to own a gym, memberships, oh no, fuck that. Let's see. I watched Eddie Hall do CrossFit. Yep. Any take on building up my cheeks and shoulders. Imagine chest and shoulders, consistency, and watch the form. Let's see. Yeah, I saw the same video. What video are we talking about? Just saw a friend on Facebook proudly getting a COVID shot while wearing a triple mask. I feel bad for people. Would you watch major TV? Would you watch the major TV show John Jacob Smith? I don't even know. I haven't heard of it. So let's see. Great way to become self-aware and feed your body with intent. People, yeah, absolutely. Gina Nicole Capado, thank you very much. Lock down sports fields and baseball and hit the basketball courts. No shit, stupid stuff. And I skip forward. Do you still hate the WWE? I haven't watched it, so I couldn't even really say. What do you say to people who use food for comfort? Now, here's the thing. Occasionally, you should be able to eat some food for pleasure. Like I view anything with processed carbohydrates, sugar, stuff like that as a pleasure food. I don't actually view it as food. It's just something I eat for pleasure, right? But you know, to just like you know, hang on a second, let me go back to your question. Where'd it go? Where'd your fucking question go? Oh, the comfort thing. Yeah. So, I mean, to eat for pleasure occasionally is fine, but if you're stressed out or something like that and you're going to food, like it becomes a habit, you know, and that's bad. That's bad. It becomes a way to stress relief. Hey, Alan, love your stuff. Watching from sunny Bermuda. God damn, Bermuda was. I've never been to Bermuda. Wait, Bermuda? Yeah, we went to Bermuda. We haven't been to the Bahamas. Bermuda was where we went for our anniversary a couple of years ago. Fucking spent a couple of days there. Loved it. Fucking loved it. Let's see. I actually have clients in Bermuda. Let's see. I was wondering if there was another health and fitness related YouTuber you'd recommend watching. Right now, this is no shit, Mark Lobeiner, because Mark is actually talking about fucking helping people, getting people healthy. Mark called vitamin D, like the people, if you think about the number of people whose lives have been saved, if they would have just listened to people saying, take vitamin D a year ago. You're blowing up on TikTok. Good, motherfuckers. I can't upload anything for a little bit, and I can't go live again for a little bit because they report shit like fucking crazy on there. But good. Yeah. I mean, it's only until they ban me. Adam, you got to understand, that's only until they ban me, because we can't have people actually saying stuff that a lot of people agree with and all of a sudden be happy about all sorts of shit. You know, I mean, it's crazy. I drink non-alcoholic instead of sodas. James Linker is also a very good one. What therapy would you point towards for sugar addiction? I heard Overeaters Anonymous, but it would be more intensive addiction therapy. I would really try to just eliminate from your life. You know, and bit by bit, we've had several of them, several sugar addicts where it's like we have to wean them off because they go through PTs. That's how serious it is. So some sort of addiction counseling. I mean, we should see it as addiction. They just absolutely should. And we do that kind of coaching, by the way, famcollective.com. At least you're getting your message out there. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'll just keep fucking talking. I'll just keep fucking talking. What happened to TikTok live stream? I believe somebody reported it, but now I got it, so it's back. Just so you know, we're gonna have lots of fun, lots and lots of. I have other shit planned too. Fucking great. So, best way to concurrently train hypertrophy and vertical jump, senior impressive box jumps. I don't do that kind of coaching. I really don't. If you have if you have a hard time downing portion control, what do you recommend I do? I let my eyes. Like I would definitely put smaller portions on your plate, and again, try to eat slower. Try to take periodic for your largest meal. Try to take periodic 15, 20-minute breaks in between eating it. Greetings from the UK, brother. What's up, motherfucker? I'd like your podcast with Josiah. Josiah is another person that spoke up all year long about like how we needed to lose weight because of what's going on. So I will do. Josiah's going to be on our channel too, soon, or my channel, and a few others soon too. Josiah's a good guy. I like him. Find a way to eliminate 1 or 2 garbage sugar things a week. I really do like I love that idea. Do you have a book out? Yes, I have a best-selling book on Amazon called Fuck Being Fat, Lose Weight Forever Through Math and Willpower. Sorry, lots of coffee this morning. Like I had a second cup. I'm not used to that. Anyway, but you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on our website too, famcollective.com, and then the link will go there too. So, gyms are still closed here in Denmark, but at least bars are open. Unreal, unfucking believable. Hey, Alan. Whoop. Hey, Alan. What do you recommend to clients that hate fish, seafood in order to get their healthy fats? Eggs. Supplementation, you know, but like hating a healthy food, I understand, but what other proteins do you eat? You might be getting it from there too. If you don't eat meat, then I would definitely suggest some sort of supplementation of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Just getting 10,000 steps in and 20 minutes workout 4 days a week have been a real game changer for me overall health. That's awesome. Great fucking job, Rita. I work 70 plus hours a week during the summer to pay for school. What style of workout would you recommend to make the best of the time I have in the gym? It depends on what you're looking for. But for somebody that works that much, I would just look for general physical preparedness and mobility work. I would look for maintenance, basically. So I would do some circuit work with some cardio. Let's see. What are your thoughts on overweight athletes competing in a physical sport? I think they have every right. Here's my thing, just so we're clear. I personally believe that people they have autonomy over their own health and what they do with their body. I personally believe that. However, since 2020 has told us that we are in communal health. We will do things for the societal good based off of people's health or possible health. Everybody should be as healthy as possible. If we're going to view shit that way, everybody should be as healthy as possible. I personally encourage people, because I know what obesity does to people, I encourage people to try to lose weight and be healthy. I absolutely do. But if they choose not to, and they want to ignore what I say, that's fine. They want to ignore what their doctors say, that's fine. They want to pay more in healthcare costs. I don't think we should share healthcare costs like that. I believe if you take more of the healthcare costs, you should pay more for the healthcare costs. I absolutely do. And people that are obese and overweight normally use much, much, much more healthcare resources and costs than people that aren't. That's just fact, you know. So I don't care though. Like if they would pay for more of that, that's fine. And if they wouldn't worry about what the fuck I do, where the fuck I go, and what the fuck I do to help protect their health, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would just still say that obesity is bad for you and that obesity is going to lead to a shortened life with a lot of pain. I would still try to help people because I'm not a sociopath, and I have empathy for people who are morbidly obese, who are in denial, who need help and need to be woken up to the fact that you cannot be obese and healthy and live a long, happy, healthy life. That's the thing. So I have no problem, and I mean no problem at all, still worrying out for that. But if they don't want to do something, they don't want to do it. As for people choosing to be athletic, choose athleticism. Every football player chooses their athleticism and their sport over health. Every single football player. I get people asking me all the time, well, you say being obese isn't healthy, but what about NFL linemen? I don't think a single NFL lineman would tell you they're healthy. I have a hard time believing they would tell you that. But I have no problem with it, but they do know it's not healthy. I mean, they know it's not healthy, you know. Cass, let's see. Benjamin 23. What do you think about transitioning to mindful eating, not tracking once you have your food issues and control and understand? That's a great question. We try to make it so when people leave our coaching, when they're done, like when their lifestyles are pretty adjusted and they have the skills to keep making adjustments, because that's the big thing that nobody teaches people. The ability to keep making adjustments on your health as your lifestyle changes. Like life changes as you get older. You need to be able to adjust up to be the healthiest version you can, right? So we try to make it so if they are counting calories, that they're using a calorie tracker. That can be just another crutch, and that can lead to, like, if the person's phone dies or something like that, then they fucking fall off. The idea is just have it be like this pattern of eating of healthy foods you recognize as healthy, that you like, satiate you, or that you like, that don't satiate you, that you eat later in the day, or you eat earlier in the day, depending on who you are and what you want to. I personally choose to eat like very low glycemic index foods during the day so I can be satiated all day long. That's what I like to do, right? But if you want to eat, if you want to eat carbohydrates first thing in the morning and have a glycemic response and go, that's great. But I just think everybody should try to make sure that they don't have any crutches built up. Like, as long as you're getting proper sleep, proper stress relief, proper hydration, proper recovery from workouts and stuff like that, healthy activity that's mindfully safe and treats your body good on a daily basis, and you're watching your nutritional intake, and you're making it so that occasionally you do societal things so you don't feel overly restricted. Like if you want to make sure that you don't all of a sudden miss hanging out with your friends and stuff like that, put that in, and just the other times in between, you watch what you eat. So then you can have a good time at that time. So you don't even feel the stress about, like, oh, well, I shouldn't be eating this food. If you've watched your health the entire week and you have a meal with your friends or your family or something like that, that may be a little bit more indulgent, that should be a lifestyle thing. It should be the difference. Like, you should notice the difference in hanging out with your friends or your family or something like that, having like a get together. You should notice the difference. And vacations, holidays, stuff like that, you should feel that those are pleasurable times. You should be able to eat for pleasure to a certain degree. But most of the time you should be eating with your health in mind, because that brings future pleasure and future pleasurable events more enjoyable and longer than somebody that doesn't watch that shit. So that's my thought on that. But yes, they should get off of calorie counting after a while. After a while, you know what's in it. People tend to play those things like a fucking video game, and they're radical, wild guesstimates based on your observation of what it is, the calibration of a scale if you're weighing your food, the different hydration levels of protein. Like 2 4-ounce pieces of chicken breast aren't necessarily nutritionally even close to the fucking same. They could be off by like 20%, depending on the hydration level of one, the fat content of the other, that sort of thing. So like, it could be radically different that way, and it's just a guesstimate. Also guesstimate is like, people on those things, especially people, the basal metabolic rate is very, very, very much a guesstimate, because people tend to fucking think, like, I see people put moderately active all the time. I work out like maybe like 10 hours a week, right? And but beyond that, I do like 15 minutes of yoga at least a day, and I am active, walk the dog, everything like that. But for the most part, the rest of the time I'm sitting in a chair, coaching, writing, doing research, that sort of shit. We're talking to you motherfuckers. So I do I would call myself moderately active, not very, moderately. So people tend to think, well, I'm moderately active, and they way overeat their calories. I don't even fucking use an adjuster on mine. I go off my basals, and then I'll start making adjustments. No dog. I'll start making my dog's ancient. He's laying next to me. Say that. But I'll start making adjustments if I start getting to too low of a body fat, which I'm not at. Like once my body's done eating my excess energy, then maybe I'll start adding more calories back in. But to modify for my activity. But until my body is done eating the excess energy I have, why would I fucking bother? As long as my body is still losing body fat and I'm still feeling very, very good, have a lot of energy, getting good sleep, and it's not affecting me in any negative ways, and I feel highly like all my my resting heart rate's great, like 45 or something like that. As long as those things are good. Hang on. My dog just knocked over my computer. Come back out. 1 second. Poor guy. He is so ancient. And there we go. Now we got the silicone. Anyway, hello from Germany. Love your YouTube channel. Okay. Whoops. I'm sorry. It went all the way forward after I was done talking about that, so you're going to have to redo it. Do you think is the coolest? Which dog breed do you think is the coolest? I don't know. We have a Shar-Pei. I mean, I owned 2 flat-coated labs in my life. They were amazing dogs, and my Shar-Pei was a great dog when he was younger. He's just very, very, very fucking. He's very old. He's like holding on for whatever. I don't know. Thoughts on Simon Miller? I've had a few conversations with Simon, and I even had him on the channel, I believe, at one point in time. I like him. He's a nice guy. I don't watch his content that much, though. So just be real. I watch the wrestling content. I don't watch his fitness content. No offense, Simon, if you watch this, but I don't watch that many fitness guys either, though. So, I think I might buy a V-Shreds program. What do you think? I understand you're a big fan of Vince. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, what's up? Jessica, how the fuck you doing? Why did you move to TikTok to spread hate against us? I didn't move to TikTok to spread hate against you. I moved to TikTok to be able to help as many of you folk that are deep, deep, deep in the throes of your eating disorder, that are allowing it to control your life and your mind to the point where you think that being a morbidly obese state is healthy for you. Like, it is such an addiction style level behavior that a morbidly obese person convinces themselves that the very serious physical effects that they feel every time they walk. A 400-pound person knows that it's unhealthy every time they walk. Trust. And they have such denial as almost like a mass hysteria type of thing. They have such denial that they think that this is healthy. They've convinced themselves to speak the words, "You can't tell my health by looking at me," when they're 350, 400 pounds. Like, they are able to suspend reality due to being in the throes of their eating disorder, both mentally and physically, to the point where they are able to look straight into a camera and say, "You cannot tell if I'm healthy or not," when they weigh 350 pounds. Like, that's where it's at. That is the type of delusion we are facing here. They're that delusional. So very seriously, I went over to TikTok to try to help wake people up. I think it's a fucking fire dumpster of a fucking platform. I really do. Just like this one is. But come on now. Like, you being this upset about me being there is worth the price of admission. It really is. My thoughts on Joey's World Tour 4 years after the video I made on him. I've never watched another video of this. Ever. It's disgusting. He's not disgusting, just to be clear. But I've never watched another video of him. It's disgusting. It's horrible. Looks like you're in Florida too. I am in Florida. I've been here a little over a year, almost a year and a half now. Love it. Never leave it. Free state of Florida. Been. No, not again, dog. Okay. Here we go. God, he's a pain in the ass. I used to be 170 when I was 25, and I'm 5'2". I was absolutely addicted to food. I help in therapy. Good. What are your thoughts on the world's fattest man, Stephen Asante? I don't know who you're talking about. My thoughts would be, I feel bad for him. If he's the world's fattest man, I feel very, 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 very bad for him. What's the healthiest body fat range for a male? I mean, what's a healthy body fat range for a male? Anywhere between 10 and 20, 22, somewhere around there. Most people don't like how they look at 22. Most people don't like how they feel at 10. It's just real. Or what it takes to be at 10. Most people don't realize that 10% body fat is normally, especially if if you eat a lot of processed foods, I just find it amazing. Asante Brothers from 600 Pound Life. Let me tell you something. I don't watch 600 Pound Life anymore at all. Okay. And here's why. I know they're not trying to help people. Okay. I know they are not trying to help people because they had reached out to Crystal and I about having a show or being on that show or on a show like it. Okay. Or like something like it. Okay. The very second I said I would want total autonomy of the training of the people and what I say and how I mean it, I would watch this. I even agreed I would not swear on camera, but the message I bring across to the clients, I would have complete control of an autonomy over the coaching and training. And they never called me back. They never called me back at all. It was all a go until then, if it's not the fattest man, he's not going to be there. Yeah, exactly. And then let's see. He abuses nurses and abuses his brother. That's horrible. Will you get more depressed as you get below 10% body fat? Some people do. It depends. It depends on your nutrition, depends on the person, depends on the age for some people, depends on how well your endocrine system is working, depends on your natural testosterone levels, depends on a lot. Some people can absolutely stay at like 7% body fat year round. It's in their lifestyle. They have a very good nutritional intake that supports it and are just genetically predisposed to do so. Some people are at a little there is genetic factors to natural body fat levels. The fucking another huge lie is that we try to convince ourselves that some people are born to be out of healthy body fat ranges, like statistically known scientific healthy body fat ranges. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. We know that if a male has a 40-inch circumference waist, then they're in big trouble. That's the amount of visceral fat, unless they're a serious statistical anomaly, they're in big fucking trouble. Women, 35-inch waist, right around your belly button, you're in big trouble. I need help, Ellen. I'm addicted to sugar. We do coaching. We're both food addiction coaches. Damncollective.com and look up the coaching. Do the full coaching. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, Sean. Sean or Eric, both of you. We literally, in fact, if you guys are serious, you can DM me at any of the accounts. Let me know who you are, and I will send you a link for coaching. Do you take the rest of the weeks after? Do you take rest weeks after weeks of training? I don't take rest. No. It depends on what you mean by that. Like, what do you mean by rest, too? Like, do I take time off from the gym? Occasionally, but I still do physical stuff, and I still get like 30 or 40 minutes of activity, and I still do a little bit of yoga every single day. Every single day. Used to be 200 pounds at 12 years old, now 160 at 17. Good for you. Good for you. You have no idea how much. You have no idea how much pain and suffering you've saved yourself. None. I hope you never find out, too. Good job. A serious question. What do you think of the push celebrities and movie industries are doing with the genderless characters, productions such as Potato Head? I think it's stupid. Like, I really do. Like, I don't understand, like, that stuff necessarily. The representation thing, I don't necessarily get. There's a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, too. Like, why wouldn't we just, my thing is, why wouldn't we just make an extra potato head instead of taking one away? Like, I don't understand that about women's sports either. Like, there's biological women's sports. We designated them as biological women's sports so they could have sports a while back because men's sports are all co-ed. So why would we not have another one for maybe transgender people? That's my thing. Like, this dilutes them almost. If there's nothing wrong with being trans, why do we make it try to seem like they're the same as the biological version of the person they identify with? It's insulting. To me, that's insulting. Trans people go through things that biological members of the sex they're identifying with can't possibly imagine. They have completely different experiences growing up, completely different experiences of how the world treats them. To try to act like it's just the same actually diminishes to me the plight of transgender people. You know, like I don't give a fuck what people want to identify as. I don't. I want them to be healthy and happy. If that helps them be healthy and happy, that's fine. I don't think we should be discussing this with children underage at all. I think that's ridiculous. Thinking that children can pick who, like what gender they are, I think is radically moronic. We don't trust children to like do anything but they can pick their gender. I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. But if a grown person wants to identify something else, put it this way: if you approached me and you looked like a female, dressed like a female, or you said to me afterwards that you want me to refer to you by female pronouns and you're a male, I don't fucking care. I'll do my very fucking best. However, if you walk up to me and you look like me, like if I would walk up to you and say, call me she, and you accidentally call me he, why would I be mad at you for fucking up my pronouns, you know? And to be real, I don't think that everybody should have to identify who the fuck they are by pronouns. If they don't want to, they shouldn't fucking have to. I mean, and if I totally agree with other people, like I know many people, I have met many people who refuse to use the preferred gender pronouns because it's either against their religion or something like that, or they feel it's against their religion or whatever, but they have a right to be that way too. They don't need to agree with me that I'll call you whatever you want me to be called, as long as you don't get too fucking, picky about it. And if I fuck up, understand that I'm trying to accommodate for you. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm trying to accommodate for you. And I have no problem with people that don't want to like do that, because that's their right too. You see, they're like, people should have a right to disagree with other people. That's just fucking reality. And if we actually believed in equal rights and equality, we want everybody to be able to agree and disagree, and everybody have a say so they can have their opinion voiced. You see, when opinions are silenced, they just get more ingrained, and to be real, if you have to silence somebody's opinion, that doesn't change their opinion. If you want to change the opinion, you need to actually talk it through. We need to have, enlightened conversation about our differences and either agree to disagree or come to like a consensus. But just to ignore shit is just stupid, Any advice while training a work physically demanding job? Yes. Focus on hydration, sleep, recovery, and proper nutrition. More important than ever. And let me roll down here. German volume training as a beginner. Thoughts? 5x5 as a beginner with a good coach teaching a proper form. Let's see. Just bought your book during this Q&A. I hope there's a section on getting shredded on pizza. There is not. I have long hair and have been getting misgendered constantly until my beard started growing. It's not that big of a deal. don't know why this. It's not. It's like people just get so crazy. But hey, guys, I'm not going to stay on much longer. Just so you know, I'm going to get off. Fat acceptance has sabotaged the audio. Sorry. Anyway, guys, I do need to run, but I shall take care of going live a little bit more often here, and I'm going to post some videos. We're just going to have lots of fucking fun. Anyway, God damn.